Good morning, children. Today we are going to study a new topic that is about types of winds. I think so you have already studied in your science subject what is a wind. What is wind? Wind, it is a air which is in motion. Wind, it is a air which is in motion. So today we are going to see about the types of wind. That is, winds are named according to the direction that they flow. Wind is formed or produced because of heating of the earth's surface by the sun. So earth's surface, it is made up of various land and water formations, and it absorbs the sun's radiation, and because of it wind is formed. Air always moves from a high pressure zone to a low pressure zone. So humans depends on wind as a means of air transportation, as a power source, and for recreations. So there are many types of winds. Today we are going to learn few types of winds, and types of winds are named based on their speed, on their strength, their direction and location. Okay, today we will see about types of wind. Global wind, it is named according to the direction of wind flow. So it is named according to the direction of wind flow. You can see in the picture there are names given. So name of winds are easterlies, westerlies, northeast trade winds, southeast trade winds, westerlies and easterlies. Now let's see the first one, that is easterlies. You can see in the picture the easterlies. It is also called as polar easterlies, and polar winds begin near the north and south poles. So it begins near the north and south pole. Let's see the first one, that is easterlies. Polar winds begin near the north and south poles. You can see in the picture the arrow showing to the 60-degree latitude. It means the air here is warm and it is rising a low pressure. So it is at a low pressure area. You can see from the picture that this wind blows from the east to the west. So this wind is blowing from the, see the arrow, it is blowing from the east to the west. So the winds are therefore called polar easterlies. So these winds are called as polar easterlies. And these are very weak, dry and cold winds from the polar region that flows from east to west. So this is the more important. So these are weak, dry, cold winds from the polar region that flow from east to west. Now let's see the second one. Now see the second one, that is westerlies. It is also called as prevailing westerlies, and it is in the middle latitude of the earth. You can see in the middle latitude, that is from 30-degree to 60-degree latitude, and these winds blow from the west to the east. You can see the direction of the arrow, that is from west to the east and also towards the pole. And it is also called as air descendants high pressure. It is also a air that is falling down and it is a high pressure. So these winds blow close to the north and south pole. So it is in the latitude range of, that is from 30-degree to 60-degree latitude, and it blows from, this wind blows from the west to the east. So this is the most important, it blows from west to the east. That is called, it is a westerlies wind. Now let's see the next one. So the next is, that is northeast trade winds. So trade winds, they are just air movements towards the equator. So here they are just the air movements towards the equator. That is, you can see a straight line that is at 0-degree latitude. They are warm, steady breezes that blow almost continuously. So it is said that they are warm air. That's why it is called as doldrums. So in the equatorial doldrums, it is called because of its warm air rises, and it is a very low pressure. So the northeast trade winds and southeast trade winds, both coming from the south and the north, they meet near the equator. So you can say northeast trade winds and southeast trade winds. These are the global winds that flow in the tropics towards the equator. So this is the more important, towards the equator. So it also says that there is a steering tropical cyclones occur at this equator. I think so children, you have understood the names of and the direction of wind flow. That is, first one was easterlies, that is from the at the 60-degree latitude, and the wind here is very warm air and it rises to a low pressure, that is around 60-degree easterlies. You can see up, you can also see down. That is first one, that is polar front, warm, it is also called as polar front. Now second one was westerlies, that is within the 30-degree to 60-degree latitude, and here the air falls down and it is at high pressure level, it is also called as Hawes latitude. Next one was northeast and southeast trade winds. So this both winds coming from north and south, it come together at the equator, that is at 0-degree, and the air here is very warm, so it is called as doldrums. So and it is a very low pressure. Now you will see what is the planetary winds. So the wind blowing throughout the year from one latitude to another latitude, and the difference in the air pressure because of its movement from one latitude to another, and the difference in the air pressure, we call it as a planetary wind. And it is a wind in the upper portion of planet's atmosphere. So it is a wind at the upper portion of planet's atmosphere where gas is lost into space, where its gas is lost into its space. Now we will see what is tornadoes. A tornado, it is a violently rotating air that comes from a thunderstorm to the ground. And it is formed when warm humid air, when it collides with the cold or dry air, and when air push the warm air, usually producing a thunderstorms. So when this warm air rises through the colder air, it causes a rotation, a funnel shaped violently rotating air, it forms into that and it touches the ground, and it is named as a tornado. So this is called as a tornadoes. So now let's see, that is about tropical cyclones. I think you have heard about tropical cyclones. Tropical cyclones, it is also called as typhoons or hurricanes, and it is a circular storm that forms over warm oceans. So it is formed over warm oceans. So when a tropical cyclone, when it hits the land, it brings heavy rains and strong winds. So these cyclones come with a very heavy rain and strong winds, and this wind can destroy buildings and trees by their roots. So it is one of the very dangerous natural disaster. So tropical cyclones, it is also called as typhoons or hurricanes, and it is formed over a warm oceans. Now let's see what is an anemometer. So it is a device that is used for measuring wind speed and its direction. So you can see from the image a device. So this is a device, it is called as anemometer, and it is used for measuring wind speed according to the direction. It is also a common weather station instrument. So this is mostly used in weather stations, and this term is derived from the Greek word anemos. So this word has come from the Greek word anemos, which means wind. So it is used to describe any wind speed. So this instrument, it is anemometer, it is used to describe the speed of any wind. Now let's see what is a gust. So gust, it is a sudden strong or short rush of wind. So it is a less than 20 seconds. It happens at less than 20 seconds. So gust means it is a sudden short bursts of wind of high speed. It can be at high speed or at low speed. So wind gust, it is a sudden strong rush of wind. I think so students, you have understood about types of wind and also some names of the storms. So let's see the exercise part. So we have to now fill in the blanks with the words related to wind based on the given descriptions we have already seen. So let's, with the help of help box, we'll fill the blanks. First one, that is, they are also called as typhoons or hurricanes and form over warm water in tropical zones. So it is also called as typhoons, that we have studied about tropical cyclones. So first one is tropical cyclones. They are also called as typhoons or hurricanes. Now see the second one. These are the winds of the middle latitudes flowing west to east. So the wind that flows from west to east in the middle latitude, that is from 30 degree to 60 degree altitude, we have studied. It is about prevailing westerlies. So second one you write prevailing westerlies. See the third one. They are funnel shaped columns of violently rotating air that form over land. So it is a funnel shaped and a rotating air that forms over the land. So it is called as tornadoes. So you can write third one, tornadoes. See the fourth one. This is the instrument used to measure the speed and direction of the wind. So the instrument that is used to measure the speed and direction of the wind, it is called as anemometer. So fourth one you can write anemometer. See fifth one. These are global winds that flow in the tropics towards the equator, steering tropical cyclones. So we have studied about the northeast and southeast trade winds that is coming towards the equator. So we call it as trade winds. So you can write fifth one as trade winds. See the sixth one. These are sudden short bursts of wind of high speed. So a strong sudden high speed of wind, we call it as gusts. So you can write sixth one, gusts. Seventh one. These are weak, dry, cold winds from the polar regions that flow from east to west. That is the first one what we have studied is about the easterlies, that is at 60 degree latitude. That is here the air is weak, dry and cold. So you can write seventh one, polar easterlies. See the eighth one. This is a wind in the upper portion of a planet's atmosphere where gas is lost into a space. So we have studied about the storm that because of the lightning it comes to the ground. So it is called as planetary wind. So you can write eighth one, planetary wind. Now we will see the next part. So in the next page, now we have to complete the crossword with the names of words related to wind. It is like a puzzle. So we will see the across it is there, that is in horizontal. You have to 1, 2, 3 and 4 you have to see the across words, and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 you have to see the down one. So first one is Indian god of wind. So the name given to the Indian god of wind, first one you can see it is across. So first one in the number has given. First one is Vayu, Vayu. I have already written, so you can see and write it Vayu, Vayu. Now second one, a seasonal wind of South Asia and the Indian Ocean. See the second number, that is across. So the seasonal wind of South Asia and Indian Ocean, we call it as monsoon. So you can write there monsoon. Third one, a sand and dust storm from North Africa to Southern Europe. So third one across you can see third one, it is called as Circo. So it is called as Circo. You can write third one across, Circo. See the fourth one, a machine powered by wind that generates electricity. So this is a very familiar one, a machine powered by wind that generates electricity. Fourth one across you can see we call it as wind turbine. We call it as wind turbine. Now down part you have to see, you have to write down towards down. So fifth one, a light wind. So we call a light wind breeze. So fifth one you can write breeze. Sixth one, winds accompanied by rain, snow, thunder or lightning. So the winds that is accompanied by rain, snow, thunder or lightning. Sixth one you can see across, not across, it is down. So sixth one you can write storm. So it is called as storm. Seventh one, a unit of wind speed for vessels on water. So it is called as knot. A unit of wind speed for vessels on water, it is called as knot. So you can write K-N-O-T, knot. See the eighth one, a sport played using wind powder. So a sport used to playing using wind powder, it is called as wind surfing. It is a wind surfing. In the snowy area, this type of sport is taken place. Ninth one, a machine driven by wind for grinding, pumping, etc. So a machine driven by wind for grinding, pumping, etc. Ninth one, it is called as windmill. So I think so children, you have understood the types of winds and the name of the winds with the direction of its wind flow. So go through it, do well, and thank you.